Good afternoon, all. I, Mrs. Jyoti N. Ryer, Assistant Professor, Department of Basic Science, welcome you all for Day 6 Student Induction Program. Someone successful has really quoted this worthy quote. That is, discipline is the refining fire by which talent becomes ability. The rules and regulations forms the basic values of any individual or organization, and they make that individual more disciplined and successful. So now I may call upon our first year coordinator, Dr. C.H. Mamta Ma'am, Head of Basic Science Department, to take over the session. Ma'am, I welcome you all. Ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, Jyotima. Hope the screen is visible. Is it visible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Good afternoon, my dear students and faculty members. So today is the last day of induction program, and earlier I explained about the induction program in the inaugural function, and we conducted so many sessions in the induction program. I hope there are so many things to take away, so many very, very important points to take away from this induction program. And end of this induction program, I'm going to speak about academics and behavior in the campus and general things. And I'm going to introduce our faculty members also, not physically, but anyway, virtually through their photos. And so, once again, Department of Basic Sciences welcomes all first year students. Now, what is basic science? And what is the aim and what do you gain? Everybody knows about basic science because in your PU you have studied mathematics, physics, chemistry, English, and many more other subjects. But in entrance exam, you concentrated on maths, physics, and chemistry. So these three subjects are very, very important for basic knowledge. And when it comes to the engineering, the application of science, whatever you studied, the basics, you are going to apply in the technology. So that's why engineering is application of basic science. And it enables students to prepare themselves for the world of creativity and innovation they have ahead. So with this knowledge, the technical knowledge, you can do so many creativities and innovations. And you may invent so many products. And trains the students for aspects of engineering irrespective of the specialization. So whatever may be the branch you are into, but basic sciences are same for all streams. Whether you are in mechanical or civil engineering or computer science engineering or electronics engineering. We have mechanical, civil, computer science, information science, and electronics and communications, and artificial intelligence. But whatever may be the stream, these basics are common for all aspects of engineering and directs the students towards the right attitude. Basic sciences consists of engineering maths, engineering physics, engineering chemistry, life skills, and other programs offered by various departments. So I mentioned other programs offered by various departments because in first year, you're going to study not only mathematics, physics, chemistry, but in your PU, you used to say maths, physics, chemistry, but here, engineering maths, engineering physics, engineering chemistry, because this is completely application into the engineering profession. And other life skills and various other programs offered by various departments. So, along with these basic sciences, you will have one subject from electronics, one subject from civil, one subject from mechanical, one from computer science, and one from uh, electronics and communications, and electrical also. So, the reason is to give minimum knowledge about engineering, whether you are in computer science or electronics, but you need to know about electrical also and electrical connections also. So, and students should know what is engineering and what are the branches of engineering, and then they should be specialized in their respective branches. That's the reason in first year they introduced all these courses from each program, from each department, one program, and some subjects are in first semester and some subjects are in second semester. So whatever you are going to study in first semester, along with mathematics, physics, and other subjects, it's called physics cycle. And those who are going to study mathematics, chemistry, and along with the other subjects, they are in chemistry cycle. Some branches will be in physics cycle and some branches will be in chemistry cycle. So scientific labs are handled and maintained by the department and trains students on English communication to improve English skills both professionally and personally. And don't neglect English, because till PU you studied English, I know, but knowing English is different, spoken English is different. And also, the professional English is different, technical English is different. And now you are going to study about technical English, in which you are going to learn how to write, how to do documentation for any work, how to write an email, how to respond to others, and how politely you can speak, how to uh, attend interviews, and many more. Even though you know English and English grammar, don't neglect English. You should know how to speak. You should know how to write an email professionally. When you join for a job, the first thing they will ask you to do is immediately after 1 or 2 days, they may ask you to send a mail with your work. Then you should know how to send a mail. All these things are there in technical English. So don't neglect English. Next. Since I'm talking about our department, we should know our vision and mission. Vision: to offer the best of the society by imparting quality education to stimulate in the students a spirit of inquiry and desire to acquire skills and knowledge to enrich their lives. Our mission one: to widen intellectual and internship qualities, entrepreneurship qualities, and mission two: to develop ethical values and social responsibility through innovative learning process in basic sciences. So, uh, as a part of mission two, we introduced some classes, soft skills classes, and as a part of mission one and mission two, we introduced some soft skills sessions, and even morals and ethics, universal human value sessions to make you to understand what are the human values and what is your responsibility as a citizen, good citizen. So I'm going to introduce our team. Myself, Dr. Mamta, HOD of Basic Science, and also the head of all first year students, irrespective of the branch. So first year coordinator. And Dr. B.B. Krishna Reddy sir, he is associate professor in physics, and Mrs. Ramani Krishnan ma'am, assistant professor physics. Mrs. Jyoti N. Rayar, assistant professor physics. Mr. Manjunath N.K., assistant professor chemistry, and Miss Sunita Rani N., assistant professor chemistry. And our team: Mrs. Mamta K.S., Assistant Professor, Chemistry. Dr. Deepak G, Professor, Mathematics. Dr. K. Srinivasa Rao, sir, Professor, Mathematics. Mrs. Indiramma M.H., Assistant Professor, Mathematics. Mrs. Kavita B.N., Assistant Professor, Mathematics. Mr. Seshidhara J.M., Assistant Professor, Mathematics. Mrs. Harshita U.R.S., Assistant Professor, Mathematics. Mr. Sukesh H.N., Assistant Professor, Mathematics. And Sakaya Mary Sheila, Assistant Professor, English Literature. So she will be taking Technical English. You are familiar with all faculty, I think, because they already started classes, mathematics, physics, and chemistry, and they are taking classes from you. So these are our labs. Since we are conducting online classes, you may not be knowing about our labs, but we have all facilities in our labs. Our physics laboratory, this is our physics laboratory, and this is our chemistry laboratory. And we have all facilities in our labs. And next. So now, when it comes to the academics, you need to know what are the minimum requirements to get through or to get into the next semester and to be promoted to next semester. So here the main curriculum is, I already told you about the subjects, but along with that, for evaluation, we have internals and externals. Internal exams and external exams, both theory and practicals. And we will have 3 internal assessments after 1 month, and after 2 months, after 3 months. Like after 1 month, first internal assessment, and 2 months, second internal assessment, and then third internal assessment. But practicals will have only one internal practical test. And minimum marks required for internal theory is 19 marks. And internal practicals is 20. So you must score 19 in theory and 20 marks in labs. And this lab evaluation is not only lab exam, we are going to consider regular lab evaluation. So in the sense, every day, of course, now we have not started labs because of the pandemic situation, but when you come to the college, we will be conducting labs. Every day lab session. Every day you will have one lab. Suppose say if you are going to chemistry lab or physics lab, and each lab session you will be performing 2 experiments. So for 2 experiments, we will conduct, when you are coming to the next lab session, we will be conducting write-up test and performance. We will check performance in the lab, write up how you are going to write, and manual observations, analysis, observations, and calculations and results. So for everything, for every lab session, we will be giving marks. At the end, we will take the average. And this average and also internal practical test, we will consider both and we will take the average. And this internal theory marks are for uh, for the for 35 and external. Sorry, this is internal. By mistake, it is typed as external. But so this is reduced. That I will tell you later. But actually, internal theory is conducted for 50 marks. We are conducting it for 50. But we will reduce it to 30 marks. And the same way, even practicals also. We will conduct it for 50 and then we will take. So it reduced in the sense we are conducting 3 internal sessions, and we will take the average of 3. So since it is average, each internal test assessment is compulsory. It is must and should. So for each internal test, you should get minimum marks, and also minimum mark is not enough. That is only just for the sake I'm saying you minimum marks. But don't target for minimum marks. Always target for good marks, good score. Okay, minimum marks. Unless, and we will take 3, average of 3, and then we will reduce it to 30 marks. So reducing it to 30 means we will first average, we will calculate it for 50, but 50, how many marks you scored. So in the same way for 30, how many you are going to score. And also 10 marks will be added from assignments, regular assignments. Now what are regular assignments? Regularly, immediately after each chapter, faculty will be giving some assignments. You have to submit on time. Some deadline will be there for each and every assignment, and you have to submit. And remember, all important questions they will be giving for assignment, which are important for internal exams as well as for external exams. So if you are writing this assignment, definitely you'll be able to score more than 80% easily in internal marks as well as external marks also. And when you are submitting this assignments on time, teachers will evaluate, all faculty members, they will evaluate your assignments, and every time they will give marks for out of 10. So every assignment is important, will have weightage, its own weightage. Now, after this, after all assignments, they will calculate the average of all assignments. And now assignment marks are for 10. So overall, it will be for 40. Now, external marks. External marks are usually we will conduct external exams for 100, theory and practicals. Then internal theory marks, and altogether internal theory marks and external theory marks will take the weightage. So overall, even though we are conducting external theory for 100, and then we will calculate it for 60, and then this 40 marks is taken from internal exams, and total it is 100. Same way, practicals also will take 40 marks from the internals and 60 marks from externals, but still exam will be conducted for 100. So overall marks for external practical exams is 100, including internal and external. So external conducted for 100, but it will be calculated for 60. Internals conducted for 50 and calculated for 40. Then altogether it will be 100. And ours is now not only marks, actually it is credit based system. Now we are following credit based system. So you should score more credits to get, at the end, if you get more credits, you'll be it is very easy for you to be selected for in any interviews. And don't neglect first year, because from first year itself, if it is a very good company and if they are offering a very good package, they will check how your performance is from the day one in engineering college or from first semester itself. And if you fail in first semester or second semester or in first year, and even though you are promoted to second year, but overall performance will go down. So don't neglect first semester or first year, or no, not even first is year, in the sense all subjects, whether it is mathematics, physics, English, or chemistry, whatever it is, or even civil or mechanical or electronics, you should not neglect any subject. All subjects are having equal weightage in first year. And now, when you come to the campus, you need to know how to behave in the campus and what are do's and don'ts. No, do's. Use appropriate and professional speech while dealing with staff, students, and guests of the college. And be punctual and regular to classes and all events conducted. Be aware of the notices put up on the notice board website. Even website also we are uploading sometimes if it is college level notices, or if it is departmental notices, notices will be on the department notice board. And ignoring such notices will not be accepted as an excuse for failing to complete with the directions in said notice. Take up all assignments and tests seriously and try to perform your best. I already told you why it is important from the day one. So, because from the day one, we'll be taking evaluation for practicals for each lab, and also internals and assignments also. So, from the beginning, you should be very careful and you should not neglect even a single subject. Use the resources provided by the college like the labs, equipment, transportation, medical assistance, etc. judicially and effectively. File genuine complaints boldly to the concerned authority. If you really face any problem, you can complain. But don't simply complain about anyone. But genuine complaints are always welcomed. So now don'ts. This is from indulging in violence. This is from indulging in violence. And it will not be tolerated. So do not act or talk in a manner that would bring disputes to you or to your college. Do not leave the class or enter later under the pretext of paying fees, visiting the library, etc. Smoking and consuming alcohol, drinks, and drugs strictly prohibited. And even mobiles also strictly prohibited. But now, since you are attending online classes, you are permitted to use mobiles. But when you are attending physical classes, mobiles are strictly prohibited. And do not damage the college building or the equipment in any manner. So, it includes writing on the benches or writing on the walls, and all these things are not allowed in the campus. Do not indulge in ragging or bullying. Should a student indulge in any such activity, he or she will be expelled from the college. And SVCE is meant for discipline. So we strictly follow all these rules and regulations and do not involve either directly or indirectly in any form of the politics inside or outside of the college during the period of your study. And don't get bad remark by doing all these things. And mobiles are strictly prohibited in the campus when you are attending physical classes. And if if you are using mobiles, your mobiles will be confiscated. And now, most of you might be knowing these characters, main characters. This is Bob. So, be like a Bob. Why be like a Bob? This is Bob, and ragging is a crime. Bob knows ragging is a crime. Bob does not indulge in ragging. He speaks up and involves the concerned authority when he sees such activity in the college. Be like a Bob. Identity card. Bob is responsible. Bob wears his photo identity card while he is in the college. Be like a Bob. College property. Bob knows college property is valuable. Bob doesn't destroy or corrupt any of the college property. Be like a Bob. Ethics. Bob is learning to be professional. Bob knows what clothing is appropriate. Bob maintains the dress code prescribed by college. Be like a Bob. I hope you understand all these things. So you should not go into ragging or any other such activities. And always you should wear identity card when you are physically coming to attend the classes. And you should not destroy college property. And you have to follow morals and ethics. And you should be professional. Be like a Bob. Now, this is envy. So punctual. Amy knows being on time is important. Amy enters to the class and lab in time. Be like Amy. Cell phone usage. Amy is responsible. Amy doesn't use cell phones in class and in labs while the class is going on. Be like Amy. Now, campus. So, Amy knows it is important to keep the campus clean. Amy does not litter or arrange birthday parties in the college campus. Be like Amy. Because birthday parties are not allowed in the campus or even in the classroom also. Birthday parties or any other parties are not allowed in the campus or in the classroom. We have to keep the classroom clean and neat. And class hours. Amy goes to college to learn. Amy doesn't spend time in the cafeteria or in the ground or during class hours. Be like Amy. So when class is going on, you should not be in the cafeteria or canteen or in the ground or somewhere else. You should be in classroom. Don't miss classes. So be like Amy, because classes are even attendance is also very very important. One of the most important thing is, since now you are attending online classes, we are not giving so much about attendance, but still when you come back to the college to attend regular classes, we will take attendance. Even now, don't think that we are not taking attendance. Online attendance we are maintaining. Online attendance we are maintaining, and we will calculate the attendance. And as per university rules, minimum 85% attendance is must and should to go to appear for the exams. And remember, to appear for the final exams, not only this minimum 85% of attendance, and also minimum marks in internals, internal labs, internal theory, and internal practicals is important. Without minimum marks, you will not get the eligibility to write final exams. So, eligibility for final exams is minimum marks in internal exams and also in assignments and practical internal exams and 85% of attendance. Otherwise, you won't get hall ticket at all from the university. So, attendance is very important. And even for online classes, be regular and don't miss classes. And every day, teachers are making note of your attendance, whether you are attending the class or not, and we are maintaining regular attendance in soft copy. And definitely, at the end, we will calculate this online attendance and also offline attendance when you are coming to attend the labs. Now, so COVID 19. No, because of this COVID 19, we are meeting like this virtually. Otherwise, we would have done all these programs in auditorium. So, so once we take care of ourselves and if we maintain social distancing and if we maintain all the COVID guidelines, definitely we will be out of this pandemic situation and you'll be coming to college. So we are eagerly waiting to see you in the campus. So see, in this, coronavirus is trying to pull you back, but you are trying to come to college. So we are also waiting to see you in the college physically, not like online or virtually. Okay. The present and the future of corona guidelines. Always wear mask covering both your nose and mouth. And students without mask will not be allowed. So already higher semester classes started, offline classes started with all these guidelines, and also labs also started for them. But for you, maybe for a month, we will be conducting online classes, but within no time, maybe with the university permission, we will start offline classes. At that time, you have to maintain all these guidelines. Always wear a mask, covering both your nose and mouth. Students without mask will not be allowed. Always carry a sanitizer to protect yourself from the virus. Of course, we are providing sanitizers in the campus, and also we have tunnels, disinfect, sorry, disinfection tunnels in the campus. While entering, you have to go through the tunnels and you can wash your hands And temperature check is also there. You can wash your hands with sanitizer, but still always carry your own sanitizer, because even in the class you will be touching desk, or you will be sharing notebook or pen or whatever. So always carry your sanitizer and use sanitizer to clean your hands and protect yourself from the virus. While bonding as a family, please don't forget to maintain social distancing. Avoid forming groups in the college. Even in the classroom, even though you're friends, try to maintain little social distancing. And when you are outside or within the campus or in the college or lab or wherever you are, even outside, even in the bus or when you are going home, maintain social distancing. Avoid forming groups in the college. Boost your immunity with a healthy and nutritious diet. And coronavirus will not affect those who are having good immunity. It will affect only those are weak. So, to boost your immunity, how will you boost your immunity? By taking proper food on time food, nutritious food, and be healthy. Try to be healthy. So, coronavirus will never come to you. And for this purpose, I arranged one session in the induction program with healthy lifestyle. So, how to boost your immunity? What is healthy lifestyle? What to do? And even yoga and meditation. Not only food. Yoga and meditation is also important to be healthy. So practice all these things: yoga, meditation, and diet, proper diet, boost your immunity, and try to be healthy. So every individual makes a difference. Don't wear masks but for namesake. When you are wearing mask, wear it properly. See, it should not be like only mouth covering, or sometimes some students or some people will put it down the chin, or sometimes they will close only mouth, or sometimes they will put it back also. And don't play with mask and wear it properly. You should wear the mask properly so that you can avoid coronavirus. And now we have suggestion box in every department and even near the reception. And in same way, we have one suggestion box in our basic science department near HOD's room. So if you have any problem, don't simply uh, talk about that. If you really think that it is a genuine problem, then drop feedbacks. Or if you want to give any suggestion, drop your suggestion in the box. If you have any problem, write it in a paper and drop it. Definitely, we will take it as serious and we will try to solve your problem. Any grievance of students can be brought to the notice of the authority through the suggestion boxes placed in the departments. Okay. And feedback. Regarding feedback, every time, every semester, we will be conducting feedback for 3 times: initial feedback, midterm feedback, and final feedback. And remember, feedback is very, very important, and feedback is the main thing to change. Change in the sense that you are not going to change anyone. But if you have any problem, we will make some changes in that according to your suggestions. And not only that, suppose, and one more feedback is regarding faculty feedback. Don't simply give just random feedback. Give genuine feedback, whether it is about faculty or about campus or about college, whatever it is. Give genuine feedback. And feedback is very, very important. And even genuine suggestions, you can drop it in the suggestion box. So you can get in touch with me anytime. Now, since it is virtual, I'm giving my mail ID. So you can note down mail ID and you can drop a mail if you have any problem. Or phone number also I'm giving, but don't call me frequently, because if out of all these students, if everybody calls me directly, almost all the times I'll be receiving phones. So avoid calling me. Just drop a mail. In case of emergency, you can call me or parents can call me. So I'm giving my mobile number only for parents' sakes. So they can note down my number, and in case of emergency or if they need any assistance, they can call me. Any doubt, they can call me. And otherwise, you can be in touch with your class teachers and they will help you. Everything will be posting in WhatsApp groups, class groups, and you will get to know each and everything. And when we start the physical classes, we will inform you what and all rules and regulations you have to follow once again, and how to come to the class, and when to come, and what are your groups, your teams. So we will not call all 60 students at a time, batch wise. So all those things will be given in your class teacher group, class section group. So class teachers will be giving all the details. And so even exams, as of now, we don't have any information about exams from university for first years. For higher semesters, we are conducting online all internal exams. But external exams, again, they have to write by coming to the campus. But for you, maybe first internal, they may conduct first internals online. They may, or they may conduct offline also. Be ready for both. If it is online test, be sincere and write the test sincerely without copying. And you may cheat now, but you cannot cheat yourself. And you know what you are. And if you are not cheating and if you are writing genuinely, then today you may get little bit less marks, but tomorrow you may improve because teachers will evaluate and they will guide you how to improve in the next test. So these are about a few things about academics and marks and how to behave in the campus and online classes. When you are coming to the campus, definitely we will give you some more instructions how to behave in the campus. If you have any doubts, yeah, welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your academic address. Now I would like to call Dr. Srinivas Rao sir to propose vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to thank Dr. C.H. Mamta, Professor and Head, Department of Basic Science, giving the wonderful suggestion to the students regarding the curriculum of VTU and the rules and regulations of our college SVC. And I also thank our principal, management, and HOD staff of SVC. Finally, I'll thank all the students who are attending induction program. And thank you one and all. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am. Sunita, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the.
Once again, all the best to students.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Any
We'll
questions?
end
No
the session.
questions. I think there are no questions in the chat box.
Questions are like Sunday classes. Sunday also they'll run the college. Sunday only one question asked from one student. Will the classes
Sunday,
will be conducted on Sundays?
okay. Sunday, we are not going to conduct any classes on Sundays as of now. But of course, usually Sundays we will not conduct classes. Even online classes also we are not conducting. If students wants any special training, special classes, definitely we will conduct. But otherwise, no.
Okay. Other than that, no questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Sunita ma'am.
Okay.
So we'll end up here.